For cruisers who fly to their cruise's departure port city, one of the decisions you have to make is when to book your return flight home. Now, for me personally, I aim for a sweet spot of around noon. Anything later leaves me waiting, anything earlier leaves me stressed. That noon time generally gives you enough time to disembark the cruise ship, get to the airport, and fly home without any stress or concern of missing a flight. Now, exceptions do happen, and some people will tell you to book it after 1 or 2 p.m. I think that's a little excessive because those exceptions are rare when a disembarkation is delayed. Generally speaking, flights after noon are a pretty safe bet. So then, what do you do if you get stuck with a late flight home? Maybe you only have one option back home, or it's the only affordable option and it might not fly back until 9-10 p.m. Now you're stuck in your port city, you've got your luggage, what do you do? Here are my 4 recommendations. First is to stow your luggage and kill time. Now, I've been in this situation many times, and in situations where I only have a few hours to kill, I'll find a place to stow my luggage, a place like Luggage Storage, I'll link it below. And then I look for a storage location near a destination with something to do that's accessible on foot. Now, my favorite spots are malls and movie theaters because I can kill a few hours there pretty easily. Then I just get my luggage, take an Uber from that storage location to the airport, and I'm home. Now, assuming you don't go crazy and waste too much money at the mall, this is an affordable option, as storage solutions often run just about $6 per bag to stow. The second option is to book an excursion. Yes, you can go on excursion or do an activity after your cruise. Some of these include transportation to and from the activity, and they have the option to store your luggage securely in the bus or van from the tour provider. Now, personally, I don't care much for this option. I really don't ever do it because after a cruise, I'm usually pretty worn out and ready to go home. But if you got a lot of energy and you're still looking to maximize your activity on vacation, go this route. If you do, I recommend using Viator. I'll drop my link below. The third option is to rent a car. If you have a lot of time to kill, sometimes I will rent a car. Some rental car agencies will provide free shuttle service from the cruise port to their facility, or you can always take an Uber. With a rental car, you have the luxury of keeping your luggage securely stowed in the trunk of the car, and then you have complete freedom and flexibility to fill your day however you want. You can explore your port city, get out, try new experiences. Although it might be more expensive than returning to the pickup location, you sometimes can actually drop off at a different location. An example is Port Canaveral. I might rent a car at Port Canaveral, need to return it at MCO or Orlando International Airport because they're 45 minutes apart. That often is an option, but you'll sometimes pay a little bit of a premium for that luxury. The next option is to book a day pass or a day room. When I have more than about 6 hours to kill, I will book a day pass or a day room through a site like Resort Pass or Resort for a Day. And this day pass gives me the opportunity to enjoy the hotel's amenities like pool facilities or beachfront access for the day. And sometimes this is a shockingly low price, like 15 to 20 bucks. Plus, the hotel will store your luggage for you. So that is a resort pass or a day pass. A day room is a different option. This is a little more expensive, sometimes a lot more expensive, than a day pass, but it gives travelers access to an actual hotel room for the day, generally with checkout at 4 p.m. I love this option because it gives me a place to securely stow my luggage. I can get out and explore, but I also have a great spot to chill, take a nap, or even take a shower. Plus, if the hotel has other amenities like a pool, beachfront access, stuff like that, guests can typically use those as well. So regardless of what you choose to do, thinking and planning ahead can make the end of your cruise experience a little more smooth sailing, which is important because if you're like me, I'm usually pretty wiped out after a cruise. So there you have it. If you like this video and want more content like this, including helpful tips and strategies for your cruising adventures, check out my blog at profmelissa.com, where you can subscribe to my newsletter. Oh, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button right here on YouTube.